Against the Evil Genius from Widget Laboratory with your lab secrets tip of the day. Today I've got a triple play for you. A triple play of MailChimp plugins, that is. I've got 3 plugins that'll increase the power of using MailChimp as your third-party mailing list management service. There's many reasons to use a third-party service, but the biggest is that it'll avoid you getting blacklisted on your domain when you send out more than 40 to 50 messages per hour. There's other features that are powerful and useful as well, but today I'm going to focus on the plugins that make it even easier and better to use. First of all, we've got the Auto Manage plugin, and that's something that makes it possible when somebody joins your social network, they'll automatically be added to your list on MailChimp. Likewise, if they unsubscribe from your network, they're removed. And if they change their information, it also synchronizes and changes their information there as well. So basically, it keeps your mailing list completely current with the people from your social network. On top of that, you can add third parties to your social network, to your mailing list without them having already been a registered member of your network. That's the traditional list subscribe form plugin, and that just basically makes it drag and drop simple to add a sign up box to your site. There's lots of other ways to do this, as we've shown you, using WooForms and other design tools like Gravity, but this is just one that's 2 seconds, drag it in place, and you're done. Very simple. And lastly, there's the Archives plugin. That turns it all around. If you've created a number of really super campaigns that are very attractive, but your members don't have them any longer, they may have deleted them or lost them or something, they can come back to a page on your site and go back and find all that great content that you previously had sent out in your email campaigns. Today, let me show you in this tutorial how to set up the Auto Manage and how it actually works in practice. If we go to our admin dashboard, you see now that we've set up the plugin by activating it, we go under the Settings menu, and there's a tab called AutoChimp Options. You'll go to MailChimp and you'll grab, first of all, your API key. So when I go to MailChimp, in the upper left corner it says Account. We'll go ahead and grab the API key from here where it says Keys and Info. Now, to make it easier and faster here, because I only have about 2 minutes left, I've grabbed my API key, put it in, saved it, and you can see the keys up here. Now, you can then select which list you'd like to update. You can select one or multiple lists, and the people will be synchronized to one or both. In this case, I've got a demo list called Demo Lab Secrets List. Now, I've also got the choice of, again, when somebody subscribes, I can have them synchronized, unsubscribed, or when they change their information. And since I like all 3 of those options, I'm going to check all 3 and then click Save Mailing List Options. Now, let's see how this works in practice. If I open up a new browser window where I'm not logged in as a member of the Lab Secrets site, but I go ahead and click on Create an Account, I'm going to go ahead and give myself a name that we'll recognize. So I'll call myself New User, and I'll call it New User at labsecrets.com. I'll give a password here. New user. Now, when I sign up, I've also installed a plugin that I'm going to show you in another tutorial. It's really terrific for creating the least friction possible when members sign up, and that's the Auto Activate plugin. But for right now, you'll notice that when I sign up, I'm going to be logged right into the network as a user, which is terrific because, again, no friction at all getting me right in. Now let's see what happens on the other side. Because I've got a double opt-in confirmation required by MailChimp, I have to go ahead and say, you know what? Yes, I do want to be on that mailing list over at Lab Secrets. So I'll get an email as this new user that says, click here to confirm your subscription. Once I do that, I'll get the subscription confirmed. And now you'll notice that when I go to the MailChimp list, this is me as the site owner now, and I refresh this page, that voila, there the person is. That new user has now been automatically added to my mailing list site. Now, what it means for you as a site owner is that you can basically know that everybody who ever joins your social network is now on your list, where you can segregate them, you can filter them, you can group them, you can start marketing to them. And that's where all these monetization tools that we've shown you in the other tutorials and will continue to show you come into play. Remember, the concept is to build a sales funnel where all your members get put into the funnel and then they get distilled out into various groups that you can market to. That's it for this tutorial, but we'll have more follow-ups on the MailChimp and the marketing funnel in tutorials to come.